What is up everyone, Luke Maguire here. Now welcome to this quick little free video where we're going to be talking about the three main areas of cryptocurrency that you need to understand. Now there's nothing to sell in this video, it's pure value only. And we're going to be covering, number one, what the hell is cryptocurrency and what the hell does it do? Number two, how do I get started in cryptocurrency? And number three, how the hell do I make money with crypto? So, from my experience, they are the three biggest blockers and the three biggest questions people have, and we're going to make that so super clear that by the end of this video, they'll all be answered for you and you'll be ready to make some serious money in this space. Now, let me just introduce myself quickly. It's not going to be long here, 60-second roundup of who I am, so you know you're talking to someone that knows what they're talking about. So who am I? My name is Luke Maguire. As I mentioned, I'm Australian and I'm often mistaken as English. I have a lot of bad jokes, which I'm sure you will start to see along this video and future videos that you follow along with me. I love to help people dominate on social media and with cryptocurrency more recently. Now, over the past couple of years, I've been able to make millions and millions of dollars by creating software, tools, and solutions that help people leverage their online businesses through social media marketing and automate processes that previously had to be done manually. Now, I'm not someone to really toot my own horn or anything like that. I'm a pretty chilled out dude. Don't have an ego or anything like that, but I know what I'm talking about. I've been the #1 affiliate marketer on JVZoo, vendor on there. I don't really promote many products because I don't see much value in a lot of things out there. And that's also why I don't launch products very often either, because it has to really solve a huge problem. And that's why for over a year now, I haven't launched any software whatsoever. But in saying that, cryptocurrency has now come into my life as a side thing, which has now become a core part of my business. I've traveled around the world learning from the best of the best, multi-millionaires in the space, and I'm excited to teach you today all about it. So today, I'm going to show you cryptocurrency right now. That's my passion, as I mentioned. I'm going to have you set up in the next 10 minutes and ready to make a killing. That needs to have a G in the space in the next 10 minutes. So again, today's topic, what is crypto? How do I get started? And how do I make some serious money in this space? Let's start with the top one, shall we? Because that makes sense to how and what to do. What is cryptocurrency? So, people think of cryptocurrency as Bitcoin, but there's actually 1,000 different types of cryptocurrency out there, which we'll touch on a bit later on. But let's go through some of the main areas here. So cryptocurrency is generated by computers, whereas fiat currency, for example, the Australian dollar, the US dollar, Japanese yen, any type of currency that's created by a government is called a fiat currency. That's issued by the government, and cryptocurrency is generated by computers. Now, we're not going to go into how too much here, but I'll touch on it in a minute. Now, cryptocurrency is completely decentralized, which means no one can control it. Basically, what that means is there's no one person or one power player in control of you spending your money and what happens with the money you have in that currency. It's completely decentralized. There's no third party involved. Whereas fiat country is completely centralized, which will then lead me on to the following points. So when governments run currency, we'll jump over to the last one here. There's basically an unlimited supply of that currency because governments can decide to keep on printing that currency as much as they want. It'll devalue that currency, making it less valuable worldwide. And whereas cryptocurrency, every cryptocurrency, there's a limited supply. And once you hit that max number, supply and demand goes through the roof. So for Bitcoin, I think it's 21 million Bitcoin that are ever going to be released. I think they're around 81% of all of them being all released so far. Now, once that hits the full amount being released, the value of Bitcoin is going to go through the roof. And again, right now is the perfect time to get into crypto. Right now, as in today, is the golden time to be involved here. So again, cryptocurrency versus fiat here. Now, let me just talk about let's talk about quickly how cryptocurrency is really scaring the game and why it is the way of the future, in my personal opinion. Let's have a look at the music industry. So with music, do you remember when everyone was file sharing, downloading music illegally and whatnot? That completely destroyed the music industry. No one went and bought CDs anymore. People would start downloading them for free on the internet. The way that downloads work was I would download the file of the song that I wanted, and thousands of computers would share that little bits of that file to my computer all at once, until I had that full song downloaded, and then I would then share parts of that file to other people that wanted that song, presuming I was downloading illegal music, which I wasn't. But that's how it worked. File sharing really stirred up the music industry, and they had to change their way they marketed and make money. So now it's through streaming, now it's through YouTube, different type of ways like that. Completely changed the game. Now with cryptocurrency, because there is no third party involved and it's completely run by computers, that has a lot of benefits. So if I wanted to send 1 Bitcoin to you, I would send it to your actual address or your little bank address, which I'm going to show you how to set one up in a minute for free. Just like a bank account, I would send you your Bitcoin to your bank account, and thousands of computers would then solve a little bit of a code to verify that transaction's legitimate. Just like thousands of computers would send little bits of that file to me, this same similar thing would happen where thousands of computers would verify that transaction, which means it is so safe and effective. It means there's no third parties like Visa, MasterCard, PayPal that take any fees whatsoever because they're not included here. So that's a big scary part for Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal. And it means there's zero human error as well. And it is so much faster than transferring money through a bank. Because again, no human error, doesn't take time. There's no leaps and hurdles and manual approvals people need to do. I can send $1 million straight away to America in Bitcoin very, very quickly. Whereas if I wanted to do that with cash from my bank to another bank, it's going to cost me thousands of dollars in fees. It'll take days to do. There's third parties involved. It's not the best way to do a transaction. And that's why the world, all governments and banks are scared of cryptocurrency, and why now's the best time to get involved. The kind of way I like to explain it is if you have a look at the past trends. People used to trade for services. So if I wanted a chicken, I would trade it for whatever service I could offer them. Then we started trading with gold. I would then give you a piece of gold, which is basically a useless rock, but because it's a rare mineral, people wanted it. The gold was then considered the value for the service that I wanted. Then what happened? Gold was too hard to transport around the world. It was very heavy. It didn't make sense. So governments put in paper money. Now, back then, think about what this would have looked like back then. I had a piece of gold and I had a piece of paper that says the number $100 on it, for example. People would go, what the hell is that $100? What's a piece of paper? Why would I want a piece of paper when I can have the gold? Just like before that, people would be like, why would I want the gold when I could have a service of a chicken or something like that, right? But if we look at a $100 piece of paper now, it's just a piece of paper, but we value that piece of paper as a lot of money, right? And realistically, it is just a piece of paper. Now, even with paper money now, we've now basically gone digital. I don't really carry much cash on me ever. I usually use my card for everything, and now it's just a number in my bank account. I look at that number and I think that's how valuable that account is, but really, that's not even paper money now. It's completely intangible. Now, that's just like cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is completely intangible, but it has so many more benefits compared to what banks offer because of the blockchain technology which runs behind every cryptocurrency. Now, a brief way to explain this is the blockchain. I like to consider the blockchain similar to the internet, and I consider Bitcoin similar to Facebook. Now, I'll give you an example. Bitcoin requires the blockchain to run, just like Facebook requires the internet to run. Yes, Facebook is pretty cool, but without the internet being available, Facebook doesn't exist. Same with Bitcoin. Without the blockchain behind it, which is the technology which allows you to transfer the funds, which is completely anonymous, which is decentralized and whatnot, Bitcoin wouldn't exist. And now Bitcoin has become the #1 coin in the world and has that value add. And people trust in the coin, just like people trusted in the gold, then trusted in the $100 note. They trust in Bitcoin now, which is what people are really starting to find the value in because it's so much faster that it absolutely destroys what banks and governments do in every way, shape, or form. It just simply makes sense. And that's why companies like Expedia, Lamborghini, there's a clothing store around the corner from me here in Australia, they all accept Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies right now, which is pretty damn cool. So that's kind of an overview of what cryptocurrency is, why it's so powerful. There's less fees, it's anonymous, it's faster, there's no human error, there's a limited supply. and it's completely decentralized, guys. So it's a pretty cool area to be in. Now, that should answer your question number one. Question number two is, where do I buy cryptocurrency from and how do I get started? Do I need an account? What do I need? Let me show you. It's very simple. So I've got this site up here, which is basically an exchange. Just like there's currency exchanges, you can go to your shopping center and find a currency exchange that holds Australian dollars, US dollars, Japanese yen, Canadian dollars, Indian rupiah, whatever it is you are looking to get. Same with cryptocurrency. You can log on to this thousands of different exchanges online where you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies. So you can see in this account here, this is on a site called Independent Reserve, and this is an exchange for Australians. Now, one for Americans, for example, could be Coinbase.com. And they all have different prices for cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin here is Australian 8,623. Over here, 8,500 you can bet it for. So different prices on different exchanges, right? And it's so simple to buy. All I need to do, for example, if I wanted to buy Bitcoin here, is I would deposit some money from my actual bank account into my actual exchange here. Or if I'm on, say, Coinbase, I can just use my credit card and just pay straight away from here. Once I deposit it, I can go over to market. Sorry, trade, if I can. My Australian internet wants the local. It's still very behind here with the internet. So I wanted to buy one Bitcoin. It's going to cost me $8,752. But you don't need to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy 0.25 of a Bitcoin. It's going to cost me $2,000. I can buy 0.1 of a Bitcoin. And again, with the trends, and right now the market's pretty low, so now's the perfect time to get into Bitcoin. When trading, buy low, sell high. Not the other way around, which is what most people do. But I can buy that there, and as soon as I buy it, it's going to go over into my accounts over here. And you can see on this account, I've got a bunch of different exchanges. I'll show you a bunch of them in a minute. My account value here, I think I've got about $37,000 here in Bitcoin, $3,600 in Ethereum. So there's different cryptocurrencies. Total value, $41,000 in this account here in crypto. Now, that's just one simple exchange there. There's hundreds of them, and you can go through them all and try them out. But it's as simple as that. So now I've got my Bitcoin here. What do I then do with it? Do I want to trade it for other coins? What do I want to do? What actually do all these different coins do? Well, the biggest actual exchange for trading cryptocurrencies, for different cryptocurrencies, is one called Binance.com, and it looks very ugly here, so don't worry about that. We're not going to get involved in that. I'm going to show you how to make it a lot more sexy in just a minute. But there is over 1,000 different cryptocurrencies in the marketplace. They all do different things. So one example is, there's one that I saw launch of the week. It revolves around luxury cars. I didn't know this, but apparently there's certain cars that appreciate every single year. And what this cryptocurrency decided to do was go out and buy like $30 million plus cars that appreciate every single year. And then you buy however much of the cryptocurrency you want, which gives you a percentage of those cars. You can't drive them or anything like that. But because you bought a percentage of those cars, which allows the company to buy more and more cars, every single year, your cryptocurrency value is going to go up in value. That's pretty cool, right? Now, another one is called WePower that I saw maybe about a month ago that I invested in. It revolved around solar energy and renewable energy. So here in Australia, we have solar panels. A lot of places here have solar panels. And if we create more energy than what we use, we sell that electricity back to the grid. And there's one big company here, it's called Energex, that takes all of the energy. And they basically are the only ones that will tell you what your energy is worth. There's no other place to go. They own everything. So what this cryptocurrency is trying to do is decentralize that. And instead of selling it back to a company, which then sells it to someone else, this cryptocurrency is going to allow you to then sell directly to another person in exchange for their for tokens that are worth however much energy per token. Now that's starting to sound a bit complex, but I just want to show you that these different business ideas are really trying to decentralize the world in so many different industries. I think there's one that's coming out soon with Uber, that Uber's going to be accepting this new cryptocurrency, so on and so forth. But in terms of making money, this is where the big money is at, guys. Now, why don't we create a wallet here really quickly. This is a free piece of value for you guys. You can create a free wallet to hold your cryptocurrency in, because right now I've got my money stored here on this exchange, but say I wanted to create a wallet which the exchange doesn't have access to, no one has access to but me. And again, this is free to do. There's no cost associated with this. You can do this right now. So you just have to go to myetherwallet.com. Myetherwallet.com, and you're going to put a password in here. So I'm going to test. Whatever password you want to put it in there. Then you create a new wallet. Oh. And then you download this key store file. Now this is going to be basically the keys to your wallet if you don't have your private passcode. So download that. You'll never be able to get it again if you don't download it now. Save it to USB, save it on your computer, make sure you have it somewhere. Don't share it with anyone, read what this information says, you understand, and continue. Now this is your private key. Now think of this key as the key to your front door of your house. So I'll tell you why in a minute. So now we're going to print this out, and you're going to print that out maybe 3 times, put it in your bedroom, put it in a file, make sure you have it multiple places, because again, if you don't have this in the future, you'll never be able to get into your house or into your wallet as such ever again. Now I'm going to save your address. Now I'm going to log in with my private key, which I just had. I'm going to unlock my wallet. And now I'm inside my wallet. That's how easy it is to create a digital cryptocurrency wallet. Now this will hold anything with your Ethereum or any Ethereum type coins, which is the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world. We won't get into it too much here, but if you want a Bitcoin wallet, you can go to blockchain .info, and blockchain.info is going to be a Bitcoin wallet for you guys there. But you can see here, this is my account address. Now this is just like adding in your bank account. So say I want someone to send cryptocurrency to me, I would take this address here and I would give that to them. So say if I wanted to send money from my exchange here, say I want to send some Ethereum from here over into this cryptocurrency wallet here. All I would do is I would go withdraw, how much I want to withdraw. So I have 1 Ethereum. I would then put in the actual address, which is that big code, not the private key. Remember guys, it's the actual account address. So think about this as the address of your house, the physical address of your street, and your private key is going to be the actual key to your front door of your house, which lets you get into your wallet. That's the best way I like to think of it there, and I think it makes it pretty simple. Now again, you're going to send your address, like your home address, to send this across to. Then you're going to send it, and it's going to send straight across into your wallet here. That simple. Now it's the same as if I wanted to send it to another exchange like Binance, which is the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchange right now. Send it across to there. Very, very simple and easy to do. Now again, once you make the money, you can see it. You can then just withdraw it. So say once I want to go here, I want to sell it. All I need to do is go to the market, trade, and then I can instantly sell however much. Say I want to sell 1 Bitcoin. Right now, I could sell it and I'll instantly get $8,600 Australian, because I'm working Australian here, back into my account here. Then I withdraw it into my bank. It is so simple to do. So now I hope you guys see how easy it is to get set up with a wallet. You understand what cryptocurrency is. Now the biggest problem is, how do I then make money in the space? Well, once you've gone out and you've seen, you've got your wallet set up, you now understand it, it comes down to investing in the right coins. Now, the biggest problem I have in this space is there's so many jokers out there that try to tell the future. They act like they know what's going to happen. And at the end of the day, no one knows what's going to happen in the future unless you're from the future and you've got a time machine. That's the only why I believe you'll be able to tell the future. So anyone that gives me advice in the future, I don't really listen to them too much, to be honest. The only thing you can really do is predict what may happen due to what's happening right now, this second in the market, and what not. Now, obviously with things like Bitcoin, actually every single cryptocurrency basically backs onto what Bitcoin's doing. So if a new country accepts Bitcoin in, like for example, Japan is the first country in the world to accept Bitcoin everywhere. You can buy a can of Coke with Bitcoin in Japan now, or with Japanese yen, which is pretty cool, right? Someone told me the other day that apparently Dubai is putting the blockchain technology into Dubai, which is pretty cool as well. Now, when these big things are advised, what happens is the market goes into hype mode, and you can sit and you make some serious money very, very quickly. So again, it's best to get involved at a low price and sell when it goes higher, obviously. And now's a good time, I personally believe, to get in at the time of this video, which is around the 7th of April. So again, we're gonna I've got a software launch in a couple of days, which is gonna automate a lot of this process for you guys. So I'm gonna show you that in a minute here, but we can't buy it in this video, nothing like that. This is pure value training only. But the key is buy low, sell high, and base what you do on what's happening in the market right now. Now, I know like a lot of you, we don't have time to be sitting around all day looking at 20 computers trying to look at trends and what's happening right now, which is why I created a tool called Cryptosuite that automates this entire process for you. Now, again, you can do that if you want to sit around and have a look at different screens and monitors and get invested and whatnot. And if you are actually just wanting to get some free training out of this, I recommend doing this. Buy a little bit of Bitcoin, buy a little bit of Ethereum, and just sit on it. Don't just put in a little bit more than what you are willing to lose. That means you have a bit of skin in the game. And when you have skin in the game, you're a lot more invested into getting results from it. There goes my dog. 1 second, I'm going to pause this and put him to make him calm down. Dog sometimes has a mind of its own. But as I was saying, you need to choose the right coins. If you just want to get started right now, get a little bit of Bitcoin, get a little bit of Ethereum, hold on to it, see what happens. But I want to show you right now Cryptosuite and 3 key ways you can make some serious money with crypto, and this automates the process for you. So this is Cryptosuite, my brand new software. There's nothing like this on the market whatsoever, and basically instantly it's going to show you the top coins right now. So you can see 2 days ago, if I had bought Bitcoin, I could have bought it at around $6,800. I could have sold it for over $7,400 a couple of days later, which is pretty damn good, right? So you can think about how quickly you can start making money here. But more importantly and impressively, Cryptosuite does all of the automation for you. So every single day, it's going to show you what coins are growing the fastest. So this one here has had a 300% rise in the past 24 hours, or even less than that here, right? Which is pretty insane. So you put in $100, you're going to make 3x instantly, right? If you put $1,000, you're going to make $3,000. It's pretty crazy how quickly you can make money with cryptocurrency if you invest in the right coins. Now, the beautiful part of this is Cryptosuite not only just shows the top gainers, it's also going to alert you when coins start going through the roof. So if I want to know when a coin's had a 10% increase in the past 2 hours, it's going to alert me via email. It's going to let me know in Cryptosuite itself, and then I can buy straight through Cryptosuite instantly and jump on those trains as they happen. Now, a really cool one here, which is perfect for beginners that are getting started, is arbitrage. What this means is, as I showed you before, if I wanted to buy Bitcoin from Independent Reserve here, and then I wanted to go over, I can sell it on, say, Coinbase, the other exchange which I showed you, for a higher amount. Now, so here's an example here. I can make 11% profit here by buying Bitcoin here at CoinG, the exchange called CoinG, and selling it at OKCoin. 11% I can make. Or if I buy Bitcoin from Bitfinex, I can then go ahead and sell it over here at OKCoin US for a 10% increase, right? Which is pretty damn cool. So you can instantly just buy and sell, make 10%. So what's 10% of 6,600? It's quite a bit, right? A couple of $100, like easy, just like that. Boom, 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 boom. Then you got your funds, then you can invest. Now the third way is where you can get the 5x to 100x return on investments is through ICOs, which are new coins coming out. Now Bitcoin most likely isn't going to 100x again, but a lot of these other coins do. And the best way to get involved with them is get in when they launch, because that means you get the coin at the very, very base price that it will ever be, right? So new coins come out all the time, and but the problem here is, how do we know which new coins, ICOs what they call, which means an initial coin offering, how do we know which ones are going to be the winners? And basically it comes down to who the team is, so who's creating the actual coin. There's a lot of big players in the space, and a lot of there's a track history with a lot of these guys. What's the concept? Because again, these are all basically ideas. and new coins are coming out. It's basically an idea that they want to develop into something huge, just like Bitcoin did, right? So who's a team? Who are the advisors? So who's advising? Who's the marketing team is a big one, because the marketing team creates hype. And we need to know who the marketing team is, because some marketing teams are just absolutely, no matter what coin they promote, well, they choose the right ones, I guess, as well, but they're going to 5x to 100x very, very quickly within the week, which is insane. Now, how do we know all this stuff? Well, you can go in here manually and it pulls all that information for you. So I want to see what's coming up. I can click on any of these coins like Geo coins, see what it's about, whatnot. I can see all the different team members and whatever. But Cryptosuite actually does it for you. It pulls all the information, it checks every team member, compares it to all the other past ICOs and other coins that have been launched, and then gives a rating according to the potential success of that coin. Now, I'm going to stop this video here. I'm going to put a demo of Cryptosuite and all the features that it actually does for you here so you can see. And in the next video, we're going to go through this and we're going to do some real live examples of all the modules in Cryptosuite and make some money live in front of your eyes. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, Cryptosuite launches on the 11th of April at 9 a.m. Eastern. It'll be the lowest price it will ever be. Launch week, you get every single feature included. There are no upsells because I'm giving them all to you in launch week, just so you guys can get some really, because I want you guys to really succeed in this space as well. And I think it's just, I hate upsells, and I'm sure you guys do as well. So again, no upsells, everything included, full training, webinars every week, full value, whatever you guys need, I'm here for you guys. VIP group with all our members where we work together. I hold you guys accountable. Watch this demo video, watch the next video, and make sure you are here at 9 a.m. Eastern on the 11th of April. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video.